Sit. Buford. I was seeing if I can get them to sit in these chairs. I could just like do a stand up to them like they're an audience. Oh. I could tell the grossest dog story. Like, you could put warnings on it because it's very disgusting.
Just go. Just be free.
Just be free? Okay. I mean, this is the most disgusting dog story if you want to hear it. I mean, you literally have headphones in your ear, but so it's like you have no escape from it. But it is kind of the reason like I started my business. I was working at the doggy daycare, which shall remain nameless, and there was this one dog who I also should probably like remain nameless, but he was a very cute white pit bull dog, and he belonged to a brain surgeon. And like, now you gotta imagine if anybody needs a dog, like it's a brain surgeon, because like you have your hands in brains all day, and then like you make one mistake, you have an entire family bitching at you, and then like all you need is to come home and you just need love from somebody who doesn't give a shit that you can perform brain surgery or not. That's the great part about dogs. So this guy is like, I just need my dog worn out, I'm gonna take it to doggy daycare for the day, which is never a good idea. Just like doggy daycares are like human daycares, like most of them should be on the news. So this dog just had a taste for poop. Like some dogs eat poop, it happens. It's like it's a phase they go through or something else, but this dog loved poop. Now, like, loved it. This dog loved poop. So he, like, my solution was to keep the dog away from the poop. Like if this was poop, I would hold it here and say, you may not have this poop. And eventually the dog would get over it. But their philosophy was, no, just work through it for some reason. Like keep him in there with the poop, and just if he sees poop, just don't let him eat it. Like that's not gonna work. I don't like this dog treats poop the same way I treat Fruity Pebbles. Like I just can't help myself. Like the entire box is gone. And this dog took it one step further, because like now that he was in the same room as the poop, it became a race for the poop between the person and whoever's in there. And so in the poop, like, so the dog would like, uh-oh, that dog's poop, it's fresh, I better go and get it before these people just throw it away. So eventually the dog, who has a sense of smell 100,000 times greater than ours, eventually got to the point where he could sense if a poop was coming, whether it's by another dog's body language, if he could just smell the shift in the air. So before you could even know there was poop on the ground, this dog, who will call him George, this dog George, would go up behind the dog and like eat the poop as it was coming out of the dog's butthole. And I swear to you, Buford, he made this noise. Num 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 num, like as he was eating poop. And then people would get like George, don't do that, and you try and like pull him away from the poop, and he would just like fight to get back to it. And then, and this is the part that made me want to open up my own like dog business, he would frequently eat so much poop that he would get an upset stomach, and and then he would throw up the poop. And okay, are you all right? Because this is the worst thing in the world. Because okay, imagine poop, right? Smells pretty bad. Imagine vomit. Also smells pretty bad. Now imagine partially digested poop. And then this person had no idea. I found out like months later, they never even told this guy that his dog was a poop ravenous fiend. He like came up, he's like, have you ever noticed that George really seems to like poop? He seems to really go for it. And their response was like, weird. Like, why don't, if you are a dog care professional, you gotta tell people what's going on. The fear is that they don't want to be like, oh, I don't want to tell them that their dog's a ravenous poop eater because they might not bring them here anymore. But meanwhile, you've created a literal poop eating monster. Now, I don't work at this place anymore. I don't know what happened to this dog. I hope he didn't die of sepsis. All I know is that somebody has a brain surgeon with their hands and their brains right now, and at home, that brain surgeon has partially digested poop everywhere. Nice! Good boy. Good boy. Sit. Yeah.